With E3 presentation starting in just a few hours, I thought I'd like to take this time to make my predictions of my expectations of what E3 could be. First off, later tonight, I believe it's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is EA. I'm not expecting much from EA in terms of like their past couple years. They haven't had really the best conferences. I mean, they've been alright. They have been pretty good with some things. Last year, I believe Battlefield 1 was one of the big ones. This year, I'm crossing my fingers for Battlefield or Battlefront 2, the Star Wars shooter. But most likely, I think it's going to be focused around stuff like FIFA, like Forza Motorsports, more sport-related games than Star Wars and stuff. But I would like to see Star Wars at some point, or at least hear that they were going to have it on like the show floor or something. Not that I'm going. I would just like Star Wars representation there. Tomorrow, I believe, is Sony's. It's either Sony, I think it's Sony and Ubisoft for tomorrow. Or no, Microsoft and... I think it's Microsoft tomorrow, actually. Now, Xbox, I haven't really been following. I have the 360, that's the farthest I went. I didn't get the Xbox One. But, I'm hoping that they announce like something. I'm not even sure if Halo Wars 2 came out yet, but if it didn't come out yet, I'd like to see that, some stuff for that. I'm not expecting much from them, but it would be cool. I believe Cuphead looks really cool, and I believe that's Microsoft. I might be over-exaggerating or something like that, but I would like Cuphead in it. Or something related to Cuphead. Next up is Ubisoft. I could already tell that they're gonna have like some gimmick at the beginning of the show. Like how last year they did the dancers up in front of the stage, and then they went into like all this different crazy whatnot, and like Just Dance and everything. So there's that. I'm hoping for Rayman on the Switch. That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, we saw the trailer for it, or we saw it in the Nintendo Switch announcement trailer. I'm hoping it's there at E3. Next up is Sony. Sony and Nintendo are the two big ones that I'm going to be focusing on. I'll be doing like, after E3, I'll be doing like a what I thought video, so stay tuned for that. But, for Sony, I want to see... Okay, so we heard about Bubsy. I want to know, like, it's going to be on the PS4 and Steam, I heard. I want to know more about it. As much as people like are not too thrilled about the game, I want to know more about it. I've never played the first Bubsy, but I've seen gameplay of it. It looks alright. But if they're bringing back a franchise that didn't do so well, or at least in my opinion didn't do so well, I want to see why they're bringing it back and what changes they're making to it. Another thing I believe I wanted to see, I think it's like the Death Stranding or whatever game that is. It's by the same person who made the Metal Gear Solid games. I forget what it's called. I want to see more of that. I'm expecting at least one zombie game, at least. If there's not a single zombie game, there's It's not gonna be like, because that's what they did last year. Last year there was like everything was like a zombie game. Last Guardian. I want to see Last Guardian. Because the game looks so cool. I want to see it. I want it. It looks amazing. I want to see that. What else would I want to see from Sony? I'm trying to think of like what they did last year, because last year like the big thing that stuck out to me was the Crash Bandicoot, because everyone was like mixed feelings, because it's like, oh my god, Crash Bandicoot, and then they just all got disappointed with the remake and Crash added to Skylanders, which, I mean, it was alright. Crash is really cool. I'd rather take the remakes than a new game that could actually potentially ruin the series. So that's cool. And now for Nintendo's. Yeah, I believe Nintendo. I know theirs is gonna be like really short. I heard it's gonna be like a half hour, not even. Like a little under a half hour. So it's gonna be short. But I'm hoping for a little bit more of Ever Oasis, Xenoblade. I heard there's a new Professor Layton, and just so much more. I heard like Splatoon 2, ARMS. I want to hear all of it. So those are my thoughts on E3. Be sure to stay tuned for after E3 when I'm going to be doing all my analysis and reviews and whatnot. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow for more Pokemon. See you guys then.